Y'all invited me to eat lunch with you guys.
Well, apparently you didn't invite us to eat lunch with Bridger on his birthday meal, so...
I have no control.
Quiet now.
I have no control over that. Can you hear
Wonderful.
that? Can you hear my beatboxing? KJ Devil Killer on the mic. You heard that? Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first and very first episode of EA Talks. I'm here with my co-host,
Cole Newton.
And today we have a very special guest, Brother
Kerry Jones, KJ Devil Killer. My rapper name.
All right,
This is
Brother
gonna be
Jones,
awesome.
tell us something about yourself.
Tell me a little. You want me to tell you a little bit about myself? I am a. Are we doing takes on this?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Everything can be
Anything
just
you
edited
want,
out.
edit.
Let's redo that. That was stupid. Ask me that question again.
Brother Jones, Brother Jones, tell us something about yourself.
Well, first off, it's a privilege and honor to be here today. Thank you for inviting me. I'm a full-time evangelist from Birmingham, Alabama, Bessemer, Alabama, and God's been opening doors. I'm thankful for that. I've been married for 8 years to my beautiful wife, Victoria Brianna Jones.
Hey.
Love you, baby. I've got two beautiful baby boys, Judah and Jaden, 5 and 4, and just a privilege to be here today. And so, just got done with chapel. God helped us. God touched. We talked about what are you hungry for.
Very good message. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, whenever you were younger, did you ever see yourself becoming a preacher?
Great question. I always knew I was going to be a preacher, but I ran from the call of God because I wanted to be cool. I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be a part of the in crowd in high school. And I got in a lot of trouble between 11th and 12th grade. And I fought off that call of God, but God would always come back in youth camps and youth services and NAYCs. He would speak to me. And so today I want to say God's very merciful. And so that's why, as an evangelist, I preach mercy a lot.
That's good.
Because God was very merciful to me. So doing the call of God is the greatest fulfillment in life.
Yeah.
It's the greatest fulfillment in life.
Yeah, absolutely. So what was the lifestyle at home? Were you raised in a Pentecostal?
Yep.
apostolic?
My dad, I am a junior. My dad's Kerry, senior. My mom, Marianne Jones. We grew up in church. And my parents were hardcore. They are fanatics. They've given their life to this. And I didn't like that. I was barely in. So I always had an issue with things in the church. Always had an issue with going to church every day. We were at church every day. Monday, Sunday morning, Sunday night, Monday prayer, Tuesday Bible study, Wednesday midweek, Thursday was the only off day, Friday youth night, Saturday outreach, and then go over it again. So I was at church all the time. We need to be thankful for any opportunity we have to be in the presence of God. And shout out to all the youth pastors out there for everything that you do for young people. Give it up. I don't know if y'all have clapping noises, but Brother Bridger, love you, man.
Earlier today in your message, very good message, by the way.
Thank you.
You mentioned that people would just snap into the spirit like that whenever back then because they didn't have phones, social media, stuff like that. What is your take on social media? Would you say it's completely it's not okay at all, or it's okay to a certain extent?
Gosh. Great question. I'm not going to try to keep this podcast long. Social media, I have social media. I have an Instagram, Facebook. So I wouldn't say that social media, you can't have it. But I am saying if it's a distraction, you need to get rid of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
What I talked about today was I started off in the chapel service about the Azusa Street revival. And in an article that I read today before chapel, it said that they decided to do a 10-day fast. Yeah, did you hear what I just said? 10-day fast. And on the third day, William Seymour received the Holy Ghost. So it was after 3 days of no food game received the Holy Ghost. So there's got to be some skin in the game if we're going to see an outpouring. A lot of times we come into service and we want elders to pray. Right. We want the youth pastor to pray. We want Pastor Tuttle to pray. We want all these other people to pray. And we haven't put any skin in the game. We haven't done anything. And we expect to glean and receive off somebody else's sacrifice. It doesn't work like that. And so in order for Azusa Street to happen, it had to happen on an individual basis. And so I think that's what God's calling us back to, is to personal relationship, personal moves of God. It's very vital, very vital. Great question, by the way.
You had mentioned how when you were younger, you turned away from God. You were avoiding that call. What is your advice to give to kids who are going through that right now? They are actively going away from God. What would you have to say?
I'll tell you exactly why young people run from the call of God. It's going to cost you something. Man, has my tie been messed up that whole time? Dear Lord, have mercy. I'm ADD, sorry. It's going to cost us something. There's a price tag to the call. So a lot of times young people's mindset is, if I give this up now, what do I get now?
Right.
That's not how it works. You may give up your relationship now and not see the rewards of it till 5 years later.
Later, yeah.
So a lot of times it's I want the gratitude of what I did now, right now, and it doesn't happen like that. Well, let me stop. This may go on YouTube, so I'm not going to say that, but there are times where you give up things that you never see the benefits of it till 10 years later when you get married. And you end up marrying the right person. I thought I was going to marry one person. I ended up marrying the wife that I'm with now. And I look back on it, and people that were in my leadership were saying, you don't need to marry that girl. You don't, that relationship's not right. And I was like, oh, they just don't want me to be happy. That's boo. That's bae right there, Right. And what I didn't realize is that they've been praying about this. I haven't been praying about it.
Right.
I just let my flesh and my heart tell me what I wanted to hear. And I'm thankful for a youth pastor wife, Sister Mary Day. If you see this, I appreciate you for praying for me. And she helped me out a lot. And she connected me to my wife now. So, Sister Mary Day, you're awesome. Love you.
Yeah. Very good.
Thank you.